Hi, I'm Julia. Welcome to the Writer's Room. Today I'm shaking things up a little bit. You notice I have no makeup on. My hair, this is naturally how it looks unless I tame it down and strap it down with lots of clips and hairpins. I just wanted to show the real rawness of who I am, total human, with how I think about things and the pressure that is on so many of us, or feel that so many of us feel about today's state of events, politics, disease, and the pressure that is it's unsurmountable. I mean, I'm really angry, actually. I can't go out my front door without being confronted by a political sign. Not a small political sign, but a really 5x7 political sign. I can't walk down the street without wondering, geez, who's this neighbor voting for? And is it on my side? Is it on? I've really had it. I've really had it with the what's the right word?
Stress.
The blind eye that so many people have turned in this country and worldwide, but specifically the United States. It's really disgusting. And we're entering into this part of our lives to come with so much more civil unrest, more than what we have had in the past year, in 2020 and before. Riots in the streets, cops killing black people. I've just had it. I've had it. And I know I love to read my stories and some nice softer poems that really give, putting it out there, let's be positive, let's say good things, let's think good things, do good things. But sometimes we've just had enough. I've had enough. I wrote something that I worked on for a couple hours today, and I've been editing it down. And it kind of wraps up, I hope the message here wraps up how I personally feel, how I'm handling it. Maybe I'm not handling it so well. And I'm really ready to be in a position that it's all done with, especially the politics. COVID-19, I can protect myself. I hope my family and my friends are doing the same by wearing a mask wherever they go, and to be safe. And we're going to get through this. But how much more pressure can we take from this stabbing, biting politics? A few months ago, I created this collage art with photographs that I made, and this is a representation of what I wrote to go with it. It's heavy prose, it's not a poem, but I think maybe it'll hit home with some people. Here it goes. It's titled 2020 Under Pressure. I watch the dragonflies dance on the water's edge, silent, still, and purposeful. I leave myself room to be free from the pressure that is under my skin and traveling deeper into my bones. I feel the heavy weight falling to my feet, pressing into the dirt and down across my toes into the ground, as if I am an oak tree with its roots taking hold in its first year. This year of disease and an apocalypse of politics that will bite at you given the chance to hurt, it will. Now I begin to think. If I was a bird, I would never leave the flowers alone, not even for a day. I'd hide. I'd make a nest amongst its petals and breathe in with the lightness of its unspoiled air. I would stay until I could fly again. And then I would look back to the life I lived before, when my feet were anchored to the ground, and remember. The world I lived in was so heavy under pressure. Thanks for listening. I know it's heavy, and that's the purpose of it, is to be heavy. So many of us are thinking maybe the same things about, like, this is going to be over. We're we're going to do this, we're going to breathe a big sigh of relief. But how do we become comfortable in our own skin at the very moments that these things are happening to us? How we're feeling, and we're responding to our world around us and the people around us, in our jobs, down our streets. How do we keep it together? I want to keep it together. And I wanted to show today how real I am as a person, how I am just simple and want to live happily and be a productive part of everyone's life that I'm close to. But we're not talking to each other, I don't think. I think we're afraid to talk to each other. I think we're afraid to talk to the other side. I heard something the other day from someone that lives in Philadelphia that said, when they go to the polling places, they're going to wear maybe a little pin that is like a flag or something red. So they're not harassed by the red side. I was like, what? This is how dangerous it feels to vote. This is how dangerous it is in more of these urban cities, that people are not putting life, love, and family above money. I see myself as well as someone that is wanted to have a clear picture of life, love, and family, and over on the other side be able to make money at my job that doesn't conflict, that is always supporting it in a way so I can thrive. But this is more of a way now where I'm making money to survive. And so many of us are doing that same thing. We're just making money to survive, to get by, to pay the bills. What about a deeper sense of living, of loving, of being, of existing in the world? I'd like to shut it all off. And maybe that's the big thing that we need to do, is we need to start shutting more of it off. Be informed, be educated, and educate others, but there's just too much coming at us. There's just too much. It's like darts, no matter where we go. Anyways, this is how I'm feeling right now. And if you have any questions that you'd like answers to, that how I think about this political and disease-ridden upheaval that we are immersed in right now, please send them our way. But I will add that I would like you to think good thoughts and to say good words and do good deeds, because we can be the change that we want.